screen, and look at the move. He's making down to the inside.
Moves to the front from 5th all the way to the lead in lap 1.
Walsh takes win number 2.
Peter Walsh. Hats off, Lewis Hamilton. Brilliant win. Jeez, I've never seen Lewis Hamilton that emotional before, ever. And as many of you know, I'm not even a Hamilton fan, but yet, Jesus, I was tearing up when I saw that for him at the end. That was an amazing win, in fairness to him, I've got to say. And guys, this is where he won. Yes, he came into the pit stop. Yes, Norris had a problem in the pit stop. Yes, but the real advantage here was that he got in first, and sometimes it can go in your favor, and sometimes coming in sooner than the other guy is a better deal than coming out, right, and going later. And sometimes coming in a little later can benefit you too. Here's where Hamilton won it, and I'm sure it's probably obvious to a lot of you, but still, we'll explain it. He had 2 laps on him where his tires were warmed up and they were ready to go. So yes, he gained an advantage when McLaren messed up their pit stop, but that wasn't just it, because if it was just the pit stop itself, they would have been neck and neck. But Hamilton had a 2-second lead coming out, and that's where he won it, man, because the tires were hot. He had that extra 2 laps of getting the tire temperature up. He didn't screw his tires, and Hamilton knows this. He's quite experienced, in fairness to him. So it really came down to tire management today, and that's where Hamilton won it today. Fantastic race. I mean, Jesus, how many people did we see in the lead? Russell, then Norris, then Hamilton, and then was Verstappen in the lead at one stage? Maybe he was. No, I don't think he was, no. But really, guys, there's not much to actually to say about it today, except brilliant win. George Russell, poor guy. Let's have a look there now, guys. What did they say again for him? He had a... 1 second now, guys. Russell with a water system issue. God only knows what happened really with that now. We'll have to obviously wait for the next few days, guys, to see if we get any more information on it, though. But you know, this is probably one of the shortest highlights shows I've ever done, but still, it was such a great race. There's not much to report in general. It was just drama. You know, it was just pure drama. That was it. From start to finish. It was unbelievable. And that's exactly what we want, guys, going ahead. That's exactly what we want, where you don't want fully dry. You don't want fully wet, because if it's wet, you're on the wet tires, are the intermediate. If it's dry, you're on the slicks, right? Obviously. But that's what we want, the in-between, because sometimes then when you're in the sort of the drier conditions, right, let's say, and there's a little patch here and there, all it takes, and so guys, you've probably seen today the way they were speed wobbling, right? Because there was a little wet patch here and there. That's exactly what we want, guys. And you know, even in Spa now coming up, that's going to be a great one, because Spa can be, it can be horrendous, the conditions there sometimes. And it was really good, guys. For the Norris fans out there, McLaren fans, this is a really good indication that they have a balanced car now, guys. I know I've been saying it all the time. They need to make sure that when they get to a place like a high-speed track now, that will be the last tick in the box. And they have ticked every box. So in other words, they do have a very well balanced car at slow speed, mid speed and high speed tracks, which is great to see. I had a little bit of a hesitancy before Silverstone, because again, you just don't know. Now, guys, we don't even know if Mercedes is actually that quick, because they're really quick all of a sudden out of nowhere, okay, at Silverstone. But is their car very well balanced? I mean, we'll see it now in the next few weeks when we get to Hungary and Spa, and Hungary will be a challenge, I think, for them. I think it'll be a very big challenge for them, and I think these guys are struggling with too much grip. That car is generating way too much grip, and it's offloading the balance of that car way too much. And places like Silverstone, in a way, you can open up the car, and it will minimize, let's say, your issues with the type of problems Mercedes have now. And I think when they get to a place like Hungary, they're going to struggle with way too much grip. And I don't think they're going to be on the pace. Hey, maybe I'm wrong. And you know what? For all you Mercedes fans out there, hopefully I'm wrong. Because you know what? At the same time, the more teams that are up there are fighting for race positions today, it's going to be epic to watch. You know, pure entertainment for us guys. Pure entertainment. Now, before we go, the driver standings. Here we go. Max Verstappen on 255. And we've got Lando Norris at 171. So yeah, guys, he's got a huge lead. A huge fucking lead. What is that? 1,255,171. That is 30, 85, 84 points ahead. Jeez, so he's got 3 race wins ahead, guys. So if Norris wins the next 3 races, Max Verstappen is still in the lead. And, you know, good thing for Verstappen fans, because he was very quiet today. He wasn't at the races, which is quite surprising, guys. Quite surprising. I didn't think now Verstappen would be that off the pace. Now, even though he did get a couple of fastest laps in the race, and he was up and down, but it was actually more when he was gaining on Hamilton at the end of the race. It was more Hamilton was losing speed, whereas Verstappen wasn't gaining. Do you get me? So, still, for us, highly entertaining. Unbelievable. Highly entertaining. And my God, guys, like the schedule now coming up, Hungary now, end of July 19th to the 21st. So we've got a 2-week break. And guys, it's going to be epic, these next couple of races. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye-bye.
Walsh running the Irish green, and look at the move. He's making down to the inside.
Moves to the front from 5th all the way to the lead in lap 1.
Walsh takes win number 2.
Peter Walsh.